Hi everybody, my name's Christine and I'm gonna start this YouTube channel for DIYing any craft really. If you see a photo on Pinterest and you click on it because you're like, I really want to make that, and there's no instructions, I kind of take those things and make my own instructions and DIY them. And I've never done a YouTube tutorial before or any tutorial, so it's gonna be a little rough. I have no real videoing equipment, doing this from my phone, so hopefully the audio is okay. I have a light, the picture seems okay, so we're gonna go from here. So the first tutorial is a Halloween tutorial. I know it's a little early, but I go all out for Halloween. I'm just trying to get a head start on some new things that are gonna go out in my yard. So I have some partial mannequin body parts, and one of them doesn't have a torso, it just is the legs. And I kind of want to make a spine coming out of it, like it's been detached from its top part. And so I'm just making these little spinal discs, and I'll make a whole bunch of them, and I will make a spine. And right now I'm just going to show you how to make these. They're super quick, super easy, super cheap. And then as I continue on projects and these go on to the other part, I'll kind of video that and just show you the process of the whole thing that I'm making. So we're going to get started here. Toilet paper roll, cardboard, this is just a craft dinner box, some scissors are what you'll need, and tape, just I already have cut in here. And you also just need some paper. This is just old scrap paper that I have lying around. You can get, I got 4 spinal columns or spinal discs out of a toilet paper roll. So you just kind of eyeball it and cut your discs till you have, if you want them really thick, you can have 3, anything like that. So just simple toilet paper. And then with your box, that's just to make these side parts that stick out. So you just cut a little piece of your box out. We'll cut 2 little strips. And I was just making a little notch in them. I'll show you that in a minute once I cut the other one. Just a little notch, just because when you look at a spine, they kind of have this distinct pattern. So just a little notch like that. And then I'm going to cut down the seam so that I have 2 the same. They're not perfect, it doesn't really matter. We're going to cover it all in tape anyway. So I find masking tape doesn't really stick well to toilet paper tubes. So I just take a little bit of masking tape and really put it on there, because the masking tape will stick to the masking tape better. So if I can just get this first section to stick, then it ends up really well. That's just phone ringing, no worries there. Obviously I don't have a studio, just in my bedroom where I do most of my crafting. So we're just gonna cut some smaller strips of masking tape. These are just gonna go around the little ends that we've cut here. It's easier to attach them if you've taped them together first. And then we'll just bend them so they have flaps like that. And then some tape on either side of the flap. And then you kind of just put them on the side of your tube here and wrap them around. So we'll look something like that. And then we'll do the same thing to the other side. Bend them out. If you can hear a little bit of noise while I'm not talking, that is just Lord of the Rings playing on my TV. A big reason why I like to craft in my room. Something to do, something to watch while I craft. All right, so once you have them both attached, look something like this. Now for the paper bit. For the stuffing, I cut it in two and then kind of just crinkle it into a round, small round circle. So it looks something like that. Put the flat part on the bottom, the crinkly stuff in the middle there. And then do the same thing with the other one. And then that goes on top. And then you can kind of just sandwich them together. If they bulge out a little, discs bulge sometimes, not a big deal. And then we're back to the masking tape. And my masking tape is really thick, so I just roughly rip it down the middle. And I just tape it across the paper to hold it in. Also makes it stronger. The other reason I'm wrapping it in tape is I'm probably going to attach these to my mannequin with spray foam, like expanding construction foam. The other way I may do it is just with like a thin set mortar, and thin set mortar will probably stick better to the masking tape than it would to cardboard. It's also going to keep my cardboard from getting mushy if I use a wet product. So this will make it hold up just a little better. If you wanted it to be an indoor prop, and you wanted to like maybe paper mache over these once you've like maybe laid them out, paper mache will stick a lot better to the masking tape. Again, it will also keep your cardboard from getting mushy while you do your paper mache or your paper mache clay or anything like that. So just gonna add these last couple pieces of tape here. And then it's pretty much done. And then you can, if you think that these things are too long or they don't have enough definition, you can go back in with your scissors and cut some more definition into them if you want, just like that. Just be careful. And then there you go. Spinal column. Spinal disc to make a spinal column, and then, you know, they'll get stacked like that. And if you follow the same process, you could make ribs, bones, anything like that, really. And you can have a whole paper mache skeleton. But I will be taking mine and probably using spray foam or something of mortar to help weatherproof it. And I'll be attaching them to mannequins to make it look like a decapitated body got torn apart. So that was the tutorial. Super simple, super easy. I hope you guys liked it. Hope you'll use it, and I hope you'll watch some videos of stuff I do in the future. Okay? Have a good one. Bye.